everyone. Hi guys, hi there, how are all of you? I hope you all are fine. Well, my name is Yusuf and I'm back. And I'm back on Yusuf Reacts. Well guys, today I'm back again with a very interesting movie review that is there for you people. Now this is not a normal movie that we are talking about. This is an animated cartoon movie that we are going to be discussing as far as today is concerned. Well, the movie that I'm going to be discussing is something that is literally very interesting. Why am I saying it? Because of the fact it has got the three main characters that are there. I'm talking about Superman, I'm talking about Batman, and I'm talking about Wonder Woman. Now whenever we talk about Justice League and DC Universe, and if I even talk about the existence of the most famous characters that they have, these three are the ones which literally do stand out. Means a movie featuring a Batman, movie featuring a Superman, a movie featuring Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, which was in the movie, but even in the cartoon series, Wonder Woman's role is something that really, these three are the, I would say, the pillars. And this movie is what? It's about the war worlds. Now, what is the thing that is there? Now, this movie eventually has a different side of how we eventually see it up. This movie starts off with a lot of different things or happenings that are taking place. In other words, we start off by, not only getting familiarized to the particular character in itself, but at the same time, we come to realize that how eventually these individuals in different worlds are able to recognize themselves. Now, why is that so? Why are they ones who don't know about what's happening and stuff like that? Because of the fact that the story is going to be revealed right now. All in all, if I talk about this particular film, a very interesting and a very nice film, I would say, all in all, because of the fact it shows three different sections, three different lives of three different individuals, and then eventually when they come up in the war world, so that's how it eventually moves on with. So before I proceed, I'm going to be talking about the first character that is there. The first character that eventually has a lot to offer, in which the movie eventually starts, is none other than Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman is shown to be at a particular place in a particular area of Texas maybe, and she's someone who is there as a cowgirl, and eventually she sees that all the bad happenings are eventually taking place. Bad happenings of what sort? Bad happenings of this particular sort, that there is a particular group of people who are at a particular region, whereas on the other way around there is a group of people who are curtailed at a particular position. Now both of them cease fire each other, and that's how the things are eventually going on. But they're killing those particular people and they're abandoning them because they don't have any kind of food, any such thing like that. So that's how the things are. She's someone who gets into a fight, and as soon as she gets into a fight, she eventually we realize this thing up, that now she is trying to show her particular powers that she possesses. Everyone over there is amazed and shocked to see what the thing which starts to happen is. What the thing which starts to happen is this, that she eventually somehow gets to the nerves of the particular guy who is in charge, and eventually when she finds out on the other side there are people who are stuck with children, and they are there because of the fact that they have the sheriff of the particular town there, and they are fighting over what? Gold, money and wealth. Alright, now the thing that is there is this: she eventually is the one who frees their lives, and she eventually gets them rescued. But there is a particular guy who eventually is a very cool individual. He asks her out and he eventually gets killed in that. Now that's the Wonder Woman story which closes. Then we see a particular guy who is treated or shown to be a mercenary. He's there for a particular purpose. He has to bring down particular people, and he has to bring a king of a particular place to a certain region where a magician is waiting for him and he wants to kill him. That mercenary tends to be Batman. And eventually we find out how eventually they go to the castle of that magic king, and eventually when he reaches there, how the things eventually move on, and that's how the things are. Then we come across in the third story in which both the characters are present along with a few group of people. Now over there, the thing which tends to happen is this, that there is a particular young guy whose name is Clark Kent. that Clark Kent is someone who does not know who he really is, unless or until he realizes he's got some superpowers. And those superpowers are the one which literally help him recognize that he is Superman. Now, when these three stories combine, all three of them together, they reach at a particular world that is there known as the War World. Over there, they come across a particular guy, the Martian Manhunter, in other words, John Jones. John Jones was the one who was setting these particular thoughts in their minds, which were typical illusions, but they had to fight a way out of it so that they could reach to John Jones. They find out and they figure out John Jones, and they eventually rescue him up. John Jones reveals them who they were and stuff like that. They get their costumes. Over there, this whole conspiracy was planned by none other than Darkseid. And if you guys don't know Darkseid, then I guess you should Google a bit about it, search about who Darkseid is. You guys will come to know. Eventually, at the end of it, we see this thing up that Batman, Wonder Woman and Superman are able to defeat Darkseid, but at the cost of the life of John Jones. And this is how the story eventually tends to move on. A very interesting animated movie, really well picturized. The storytelling was just great and awesome. If you guys have not gone for it, I would prefer that you guys do so. Anyhow, I want you guys at the end to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not done so. I want you guys to press the like button, comment on my videos, share them as much as you guys can. This is me, Yusuf, saying goodbye to you people. Thank you very much for your time, guys. Take care. Bye bye.